Hey, I'm back here to give you the latest and greatest news for November. With that being said, let's get into it.
How you doing, Maggie? One, two, three, nice, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go!
As you noticed from that video, we made it to States and we had a great time out there. It was really fun. We went to Hershey. We were actually near this like sewage filtration system and it was a bit stank. But overall, the guys, the girls, they did such a great job. They placed 19th over like 200 schools. We're still a young squad, so I know next year we're going to come back even harder and just continue to move up higher. But overall, we had a good time. It was really cool to really carve out a little time to hang out with those students, get to know them a little bit more. And they started to really realize more and more, or they are realizing more and more, that I'm just here for the long haul. I'm not just a cross-country coach, which is a great segue into basketball. I think last time in the video, I mentioned something about hopefully doing some conditioning or helping out in some type of way with basketball, and that has come to fruition. I talked to the head coach, and he has allowed me to condition the varsity boys for basketball. Boom, that was really awesome. And then also, I get to hang out with the JV boys too, and so that's been really fun, just going down to practices and just seeing the guys play their game. You know, they think they're all like LeBron James and Lonzo Ball. Not Lonzo Ball, he's actually pretty garbage. But overall, like Allen Iverson. But overall, it's been really cool to just see those guys out there, and they're getting to see me too. So that's been a lot of fun. So from the picture you saw, I was able to take 3 boys to fall weekend, and we had a great time. We did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And that was only the first 5 minutes of fall weekend. All jokes aside, it really was a fun weekend. It was my first opportunity to really sit down with the boys and really just talk life, you know, be vulnerable, really open up to anything. I mean, I really didn't know that much. It was very superficial. Our conversations were more so me getting to know them getting to know me. So being able to really sit down, unplug, not distracted, and just hear them out, give ear to their words, just see where they were even coming from. So that was really great. It was great to kind of build that foundation a little bit more. And while we were even up there, which was really powerful, was that we teamed up with some kids from Beaver Falls area, and they actually ended up staying with us in our cabin, and we did cabin time together. And they really had a different upbringing. I mean, they actually were some guys that were there just going through a lot with not having parents really involved in their lives, not having certain resources that the kids that I brought up did. And so it was really great to just kind of have that merge together and then be able to just share life together and realize that it is okay to, you know, if you do have a bad day, it's all right to have a bad day, and you don't have to numb that down. You don't have to kind of press that down, but you can have people around you that will hold you accountable and support you in those times, and also support you in times of good times as well. So overall, it was an amazing time, and we were able to carry a conversation into Sunday, which was the last day of fall weekend, and was able to just be bold and ask them, like, is this something that they would look forward to doing as we came back home? And they loved the idea. So yeah, our plan is to start meeting up in the next week or so, and we'll probably do every other week. They'll come over to the house, and we'll play some games and eat some snacks and really just talk life, open the Bible up, and really just start diving in, start building up that foundation and building up that core of students that will then go into our older dice and just be an example, be a light for others to see. As for Young Life College, that's been so healthy for me. We do first year fellowship on Tuesdays, and we have small group on Wednesdays, and Fridays we do leadership. And Tuesdays has been awesome. We have about 30 or 40 students coming together still. I'm still learning more about the word, getting the training, and I think furthering their understanding on if they want to be a leader. But Wednesdays I've been really loving a lot more with, that's a little bit more intimate. It's small group. It's just the guys, and I think we're just at a point now where they're actually becoming more vulnerable. They're opening up about not even the weight or temptations of school, but other things that are going on in their lives. And it's been just great to come together, and they know that that time is dedicated to them, that we're always going to be there. Even if it's just one student or it's 5 students or 50 students, we're there. And I think they're starting to realize that, and we're starting to build that community. And I've been loving that, and it's rejuvenated me. I'm like eager to get there on a Wednesday. You know, it's kind of like hump day, and you know, there's those moments where you just you start to kind of falter down. You know, from your Sunday and then Monday. Then by the time Wednesday comes, if you don't really have any sense of community or some type of group there, sometimes you just feel like you're drifting away a little bit. And so it's been great to just really have that there, and them be around and be present. We're also getting ready to start placing students, and that really is just the students that have been attending first year fellowship, small group, leadership on a reoccurring basis, that have a better idea if they desire to be a leader with Young Life. We'll start looking at that list of students that we've been praying for as well, and just seeing like where they would naturally be placed at, whether it's a high school, a middle school, serving with Young Lives, or even Capernaum. And so that's been really exciting to look back, reflect even 4 months ago to when I knew none of the students to like where they are now, the character, the personalities that I've been able to witness and observe over the last 4 months has been really encouraging, and it's been fun too. And so I'm excited to see when we actually start placing, which will probably be around February. So we still have a couple more months, but it'll be great to see even after they're placed, like where they're at, like how they feel, and like really how God's going to use them. And for my last update, lunch. Yes, I said it, lunch. I was able to team up with my cross country coach and go into the lunches and start recruiting for track. And I just thought about it. I'm like, man, like this is actually great. I have the opportunity to meet almost every student. I got to meet my cross country boys. I got to see some of the boys that are playing basketball. They introduced me to some of their friends. So that was great. And so I walked up to the vice principal that I met one time in the beginning of the school year. And so he briefly remembered me, and it was really great. I asked him if I could start helping out at lunch. He's like, come and just help out and team up with the school. And he said yes. However, I need to get it confirmed by the principal. So I'm hoping that meeting will be sometime next week, and I get the green thumb or the go ahead or the A-OK or the can do, whatever it is, that I actually get that. And yeah, I think that'd just be an awesome, or just another awesome way just to meet students. Some that are probably not even athletic, or they don't have the desire to run or play basketball or play soccer or whatever it is, but it's just another way for me to get to know more students, and I think that's going to be pretty neat. And with all that being said, I just thank you. I thank you guys so much. For the ones that are watching this video, the ones that are sharing it with other people, I really appreciate this. For one, just catching the vision of like what I'm doing here, or actually what Amy and I are doing here, because she's such a support and just helps me out a ton, and just has a heart for the students that she doesn't even know yet, that we don't even know wholeheartedly. She just is just so supportive of everything that we've been doing. But I really thank you guys for all your support. I'm really checking these videos out, really caring about my updates, and like seeing how, when we first got here, the intentions of, or actually the intentions that we had are now coming to life, and that's been really awesome. So look forward to the next video that's coming out. That'll be at the end of December. It's gonna be Christmas time. I really don't even know what to expect. My plan is to really meet with more students, hopefully start knowing some of the teachers a little bit more. And to be honest, I don't even know what can even happen from there. I mean, I'll be running outside in that freezing cold weather, hopefully still linking up with the students that I already know. But from there, there's a million things that could actually be happening. So look forward to that. I love you guys. If you've never heard it, hear it from me. You are loved. You are valued. I'll see you soon. Peace.